Alright guys, so today's video is about the Oraimo Airbuds 3 review, and these are the latest true wireless earbuds from Oraimo Smart Accessories, and they come with a lot of features. Now, there are two major features about this Oraimo Airbuds 3 that made me to fall in love with them, and these are the waterproof rating of IPX 7, which is a good one, and the gaming mode. So let me confess to you here, this is an upgrade from the Oraimo Airbuds 2S of last year that I did the review here. So if you have not watched that, please check down in the description. You are going to see the link to that video. And if you are new here, a subscribe to the channel is much appreciated, as I do a lot of reviews on smartwatches and earbuds. So if that really interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel right now. Hit the notification bell so that I can get notified once I post a new video like this useful one. Without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business. Alright, before we continue, I would like to say this is not a review unit, as I bought it myself. This way, I'll be sharing with you how this guy fared with me in the last few days. Now, let's start with the price. The price of this Oraimo Airbuds 3 is 12,900 naira, which is equivalent to $31 US as of the time of posting this video. Oraimo actually brought this down to 12,500 naira. I think this was just for the early bird slot, but right now it is back to 12,900 naira. But you can get it for a cheaper price by checking down in the description box. You are going to find a discount code there. This is going to bring it down to about 12,500 naira or lesser. So let's talk about the colors. Oraimo produced these guys in 4 different colors, and we have the black, the green, orange, yellow, which I have the black one here. Quickly to the unboxing. If you have not seen the unboxing video, you are going to find the link down there or hop there. I've done the shot already, but let's just go over this quickly. Opening the package, you are going to find basically everything you need in an earbud package. You are going to find the earbuds in its charging case, a Type-C charging cable which is a bit longer than the previous ones, 2 extra ear tips that you can change with in case you have larger hair or smaller hairs, and lastly the manual. This you can go through when you are ready to use the earbud. That is pretty much it in the box. So let's go over to the design. Taking a closer look at this charging case, you'll find out that they have this clamshell design. On top of it, you'll find your Oraimo branding with glossy finishing at the top and at the bottom. Around the case, you'll find out that it has this matte finishing. So if you really care about the appearance of these earbuds on the long run, I mean the charging case, then you should get a generic pouch for it, because it's going to take up some scratches and dents that is going to disfigure it. So you just have to get a generic pouch. When you open the charging case, you are going to find out that these earbuds are sitting in position with the help of a strong magnet. It's not going to fall out like some other competitors. And also, when you check the back of this charging case, you are going to find the port, which is the USB Type-C port with an LED indicator. This LED indicator flashes colors like red, orange, and green for low, medium, and full charge respectively. Now let's talk about the comfort side. When it comes to comfort, these guys are very comfortable. You guys know me as someone that loves stem style design like the Oraimo Freepods Pro and the Oraimo Freepods 3. These Oraimo Airbuds 3 are very lightweight and fitting in the ears. They won't fall out of your hair if you are using them, even under vigorous shaking. I had no issue whatsoever with these AirPods in terms of comfort during my testing. So if you are a larger hair or you are a smaller hair, you have the extra ear tips to change it with, and I like this. When it comes to the sound quality, these guys are producing sound by the 6mm drivers with premium composite diaphragm in them. So I won't be comparing them to the Oraimo Freepods Pro, because these are the very best in the Oraimo Airbuds line. But these Oraimo Airbuds 3 are also very good, though they have no active noise cancellation in them, nothing like that. But the sound quality is unique, and Oraimo claims that this has powerful bass. During my testing, I noticed that this earbuds has more of height and mid, but the bass is not really there. You can hear the instruments and the musician fine, but the bass is a bit lacking. It is not punchy as I expected it to be. So if you are a bassy head like me that really likes Oraimo Freepods 3, I think you won't really enjoy this much. But you can use EQ, equalizer harp, to just tune it up a bit, and it will be working fine for you. Let's talk about the connection. These guys run on Bluetooth 5.2 version, which is the latest Bluetooth version in the market right now. I think the 5.3 is out now. Yeah, I think so. And they also run on AAC and SBC as their connection codec. So if you are using an Android phone or iOS device, this is going to work for you very well. To connect them, all you have to do is just to open the lid, switch on your Bluetooth on your smartphone, and in an instant they will be discovered, and just pair it up. Voila, that is it. You are connected and you can start enjoying your Oraimo Airbuds 3. And one thing I really like about these earbuds is that if you don't connect them within 10 minutes, they are going to automatically shut down. This means it is going to shut down just to save the battery life. And that takes us to the battery life of this Oraimo Airbuds 3. The battery life of this Oraimo Airbuds 3 is pretty decent, and the battery capacity is 35 milliamps for each of the earbuds and 330 milliamps for the charging case. Oraimo claims that these earbuds can last you for 5 solid hours on single charge, and this I tested severally. During my testing, these guys last me for 5 hours, yes, and that is at 75% volume. So if you are using these guys for a lower volume, this is going to last you for more than that, maybe 6 to 7 hours, which is pretty decent. Now let's talk about the control. This guy uses touch control sensors on them that are very responsive. So for example, you can double tap the earbuds to pause and play your music. You can also press the left earbud to skip back, and long press the right earbud to go to the next track. Tap 3 times to summon your voice call assistant, and you can also press hold it for 4 seconds or 4 beep to switch automatically to the gaming mode. You hear a voice prompt when you want to change to gaming mode or to normal mode, and this takes us to the gaming mode. Now I know you want to know if this actually works, because the Oraimo Freepods Pro gaming mode doesn't work that much, and if I'm to say this, I'll be brutal honest with you guys. Okay, so if you are using the Oraimo Airbuds 3 to play casual games like Subway Surfer, Candy Crush, Ludo games that have no much graphic demands, then you experience no latency at all. Same applies if you are using it to listen to music, watching videos like Netflix, YouTube videos and stuff like that. But if you are playing first shooter games like PUBG, Call of Duty, Free Fire, there will be latency. Now, what you have to do here is just to tap hold for 4 seconds or 4 beeps, and it will switch to gaming mode. During my testing, I noticed that this gaming mode actually works very well. Thank you, Oraimo, for giving us a gaming mode on something that we even is not a full-fledged gaming earbud. I think with this, we should be expecting Oraimo to give us a full-fledged gaming earbud soon. I can't wait to have that here too. Now, let's go over to the call quality test. As far as you are going to be using your Oraimo Airbuds 3 for phone calls, I can tell you the microphones on these earbuds are very good. They are well positioned, and they have this environmental noise cancellation feature on them that gives you a clear voice call even in a noisy environment. So you should be the judge, and this is the call quality test. Alright guys, so this is the call quality test of the Oraimo Airbuds 3. And this is what you'll be getting if you're buying one right away. As you can see, it's actually a bit louder than I expected. It is using 2 mic with the ENC feature, so you are getting that decent call quality. This is not bad, it is still decent for me. So this is what you'll be getting if you're buying one right now. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2. Now, earlier on, I told you guys that this Oraimo Airbuds 3 has an IPX7 waterproof rating. Okay, so this means that this guy can be submerged into 1 meter of water for 30 minutes and it's going to survive. So this rating can be likened to maybe you are on your way somewhere and all of a sudden the cloud just change up and it starts raining. Right inside in the middle of the rain, if you have this earbud in your ears, you don't have to worry about anything, or maybe you just mistakenly pour water on yourself. This is going to be fine. For sporting activities, or you are sweating at the gym like Christmas goats, you don't have anything to worry about. These guys got you covered. So I tested these guys by dropping them in a 4mm glass cup of water, and I placed them there for 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, I brought these guys out just to test them if they are still working. I had to clean them up actually, so I just cleaned them up and tested them, and they connect seamlessly and they are still working fine. To be honest with you, these guys survive. And also, one more thing that made me to fall in love further with this Oraimo Airbuds 3 is that you can use the left earbud to your right ear and the right earbud to your left ear. You can change them anytime and they are still going to function just as you expect, which is not common with other earbuds like the Oraimo Freepods Pro or the Oraimo Freepods 2. You have to use the left earbuds to the left ear, the right earbuds to the right ear. But when it comes to the Oraimo Airbuds 3, you can interchange them anytime, anywhere, and they're still going to work well. So in conclusion, I would like to say there's nothing much to complain about this Oraimo Airbuds 3, and in fact they are just excellent true wireless earbuds from Oraimo Smart Accessories. They offer you great value for your money, and having gaming mode on them is just awesome. So I'll really recommend to you, if you need an earbuds that is in here that you can just use for gaming every now and then, it is also comfortable in the ear with decent battery life, then this Oraimo Airbuds 3 is just for you. You don't have to break the bank because you want to get an earbud, and Oraimo has just come through with that. So Oraimo Airbuds 3 is just the way to go if you really want something that offers you the best value for your money this time around. So if you want to see the comparison video between the Oraimo Airbuds 3 and the Oraimo Freepods 3, or the Oraimo Airbuds 3 versus the Oraimo Freepods Pro, please drop your comment in the comment section down below. And if you have any question concerning this or I didn't cover, please let me know also in the comment section down below. I will see you on the next one. I remember Babatunde Motayo. Bye for now. Peace.